My name is Mark, this is my wallet, and I'm going to show you what's inside of it for Q4 2023. Before we get started, I'm actually going to let this zoom in for you all. If any of you can guess what those three cards are before we get into all the details, let me know down below in those comments. On to the first card, which is the American Express Gold Card. The public welcome offer right now, if you were to apply and get approved, would be to earn 60,000 Amex membership rewards points after spending $4,000 on purchases in the first 6 months. Do note that higher targeted offers may be available, which is why you're going to want to check sites like Card Match. I'll put a link down below on the screen, also down below in the description, that we can click on it and go right here. This may be able to show you some targeted offers, so instead of 60, you might see 70, 75,000 or more for potentially the same spend requirement too, although that may also vary. Regardless, for the gold card or the platinum card and a lot of other cards too, you want to check this card match tool to see if you may be targeted for something higher than what is available to the public right now. On the rewards front, you can continue earning more points long term by getting 4 points per dollar spent at restaurants worldwide, including takeout and delivery in the US, 4x on groceries at US supermarkets on up to $25,000 of spend for the year, 3x on flights when you book those flights directly with the airline websites or via the Amex travel portal, and 1 point per dollar on all of your other purchases. The card does have a $250 annual fee, and the reason why it's in my wallet is for my grocery spend. Yeah, it's a high annual fee, but there are some credits and other benefits to help you offset it. We're not going into all the small details about this card in this video as it's not a review. Check out my other review videos to learn more about those, but really this is about why it's in my wallet. And to earn 4 points per dollar on all my grocery spend is fantastic because right now I'm cashing out my Amex membership rewards points for cash back through my Schwab Platinum card. That makes all my points worth 1.1 cents each toward cash back into my eligible Schwab account. So my 4x points equals a 4.4% return. So that's the first out of 3 cards that I'm physically carrying with me in my wallet. Card number 2 that I'm carrying with me on my mobile wallet is the Bilt World Elite Mastercard. This one has no welcome offer that is available all the time to the public, although targeted offers may be available. So check your email inbox if you apply and get approved for this card. Then they may hit you up with an email to earn some extra points for like the first few days on pretty much all of the categories. The exception being rent, that always earns 1 point per dollar. The standard reward structure, however, is to earn up to 5 points per dollar on Lyft. That's double as being a Bilt member and triple when you pay with your Bilt card. Triple on dining, double on travel, either directly with the travel provider or via the Bilt portal. 1x on your rent payments on up to 100,000 points earned per calendar year, and 1x on all your other purchases. Just be aware that you must make at least 5 purchases per billing cycle on your card in order to earn points at all. The annual fee is $0 per year, and the reason why it's in my digital wallet is to earn triple on dining and 1x on rent. Since I pay rent online, I don't have to worry about having the physical card with me for that. I just keep it added to my online profile with my landlord. And then for dining, I don't eat out all of that often. So it's a great way for me to use this card for dining, still earn triple points, and also satisfy the 5 transaction requirement to earn points for all my purchases together. Frankly, I think the world of this card. In fact, I've done a number of videos about it individually, especially this most recent one here about how basically 40 million people should be looking at this card to add to their wallet. So if you haven't seen that one yet, watch it after this video to get a much better understanding of what makes this card so great. Card number 3 is an extremely shiny Discover It cashback credit card, which I'm primarily using via mobile wallet as well. If you were to apply and get approved, you can earn a welcome offer, which is coming in the form of a cashback match. That is, Discover will match all the cash back you earned from your purchases throughout the course of the first year. And this is unlimited, so if you earned $600 on your own, then you'd actually get another $600 for $1,200 of cash back. So your year one potential is really based on how much you spend, especially in the elevated 5% categories, which we'll get to. There's also a 0% APR opportunity on purchases and balance transfers for those first 15 months, then a variable rate comes out after that. The regular reward strategy for long-term earnings is as follows: 5% back on quarterly categories. Right now in quarter 4 of 2023, it's 5% on Amazon purchases and also at Target, both in store and online. Now that is up to $1,500 in combined spend across those two categories for the quarter, and activation is required. Apart from that, you'll earn 1% back on all of your other purchases. This card has a $0 annual fee, and the reason why it's in my wallet right now is to earn 5% back on both Amazon and Target. Two places I shop at all the time, and to have both of those in one card right now is super convenient. And may I just say how much I love this card. Look at the overall calendar for all of 2024 right here. Back in quarter 1, it was grocery stores, drug stores, and select streaming services. Then in quarter 2, it was restaurants and wholesale clubs. Quarter 3 was gas stations and mobile wallets. And then here we are in quarter 4 again at Amazon and Target. Really useful categories, and Discover knocked it out of the park this year by choosing themes that apply to most people most of the time for their everyday life. So it's been a great card all year long. I hope it will also be the same way for next year. In case you want to hop on this card, because there's usually no upfront welcome offer, there's a referral link down below. You can check it out. Right now, you may be able to earn an extra $50 statement credit when you sign up for the card, get approved, and simply make your first purchase. No specific dollar amount is required. Just make sure that purchase happens in the first 3 months. Now, if you're using a multi-card strategy setup, be it physical or digital, a great way to help you stay on top of it all, like your due dates, plus all your points and all that in one place that's convenient to access, check out today's sponsor called MAXREWARDS to make your card management a heck of a lot easier. MAXREWARDS is an app that allows you to manage your credit cards, rewards, and benefits all in one place. This includes seeing when your bills are due, tracking your sign-up bonuses, monitoring your credit scores, and more. Then the Best Card tab helps you identify which card to use for different purchases. That way you can earn points or cash back even faster. And perhaps my favorite feature is the Benefits and Offers dashboard, which you can unlock with the gold level of MAXREWARDS. You might be familiar with Chase offers, Amex offers, Bank of America deals, and others. Each time you sync the app, all of your offers will be activated automatically, including the hidden ones from Amex that you didn't even know about. So if you'd like to try MAXREWARDS, use the link down below in the description to get the gold level entirely free for your first month. Now back to unpacking my wallet. Are you all ready for this next one? I'm not sure if you are, because it's pretty out there. It's the Chase Freedom 5% card. At least that's what Chase is calling it over their phone lines when you call in for customer support, to differentiate it from the Chase Freedom Flex or the Chase Freedom Unlimited. And I think all of you are going to really appreciate the logic and strategy behind getting this original OG Chase Freedom card. At the moment, and probably forever going forward, the welcome offer is not applicable. That's because this card has been discontinued to new applicants, as Chase has replaced this entirely with the Freedom Flex card. And overall, the Freedom Flex is a more valuable card, as you'll see in just a moment here. But first, how did I get this card? Well, I have the Chase Freedom Unlimited right here that it's been sitting around in my drawer for a while. Since it wasn't getting any use, I decided to call up Chase and ask them for a product change from the Freedom Unlimited to the Freedom OG, or as they call it, the Freedom 5%. It's pretty much just like the Flex card, minus the 3% categories in the middle, and also some different insurance protections, etc. And it also operates on a different network. The Freedom 5% is a Visa card, while the Flex is a MasterCard. I can't show it to you yet because I'm still waiting to receive my Freedom 5% in the mail. And I'm really excited about it for quarter 4 because of one of the merchants that I'll be able to use it at. So the reward structure is to earn 5% cash back in quarterly categories, and right now for quarter 4 here in 2023, it's 5% back at PayPal, 5% back at wholesale clubs, and also at select charities. That's subject to a cap of $1,500 in combined spend across all of those for the quarter, and activation is required, then 1% back on all my other purchases. As for an annual fee, well, there is not one on this card, and the reason why it's in my wallet is specifically for 5% back at wholesale clubs, specifically Costco. I'll probably also use it for PayPal whenever I have that method upon checkout checkout for some online shopping, although I don't anticipate my spend being all that high via PayPal, and that's why I didn't mention it for me. But for all of you who do a lot of online shopping, PayPal is pretty much wide open. Whatever website has that integrated is a great way to just add your card to your PayPal profile and then use PayPal to check out and earn 5%. It's awesome. But for me, especially with Costco, because they are fully exclusive with Visa, I could not use my Freedom Flex card there. But to now earn 5% back at Costco whenever I decide to do shopping there, and my purchases at Costco has been ramping up a lot recently as I like to buy a lot of things in bulk. This is going to be a great card and so much better for this quarter than the standard Costco card, the Costco Anywhere Visa, which would only get me 2%. So this is more than double. On to card number 5, the US Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature Card. Another card that I'm not carrying physically with me, rather I just have it set as my default payment method with a few online providers. Right now, the welcome offer is to earn $200 of cash back after spending $1,000 on purchases in the first 120 days, plus a 0% APR on purchases and balance transfers for those first 15 months, then a variable APR to follow. The reward structure is awesome because it puts you in a lot of control. You get 5% back on your choice categories, that is 2 of them that you select from a preset list. I'll show you those in just a moment here. This works for up to $2,000 in combined spend per quarter across both of those categories. Enrollment, of course, is required as you must select your categories. There's also a 2% everyday category that you choose yourself, again from a predefined list. This one has no limit or cap, enrollment still required here. And beyond those 2 categories, then you have a 1% back on all of your other purchases. A $0 annual fee on this card, and also I chose to have it in my online wallet is for TV, internet, and streaming. That's 5% there, and also in home utilities for 5%, which is extremely rare on a lot of cards today. Here's the list of the 5% categories that you can choose from right now, bordered there in the red box on the left-hand side. So there's fast food, cell phone, department stores, electronic stores, a bunch of other ones in the smaller bullet points toward the bottom there, which are awesome. And then on the right-hand side, we have the 2% categories. There's just 3 there to choose from. Not super compelling, but hey, it just adds, more overall value for you by choosing one. Now, for those of you who correctly guessed this card at the beginning of the video, the 6th card, and one that I carry physically with me, is the Citi Custom Cash card. For its welcome offer, you can earn $200 of cash back after spending $1,500 in the first 6 months. Also a 0% APR on your purchases and balance transfers for the first 15 months, and then a rate that varies over time after that. Now here's the reward structure. 5% back in your top spend category. There is the eligible list of the ones that you can basically spend in, from restaurants, gas, grocery, travel, all the way down to fitness clubs and live entertainment and everything in between. Outside of that, it's 1% back for all your other stuff. Annual fee, $0 there. Why it's in my wallet to earn 5% back on my gas purchases. Unlike cards that have a quarterly calendar or a choice from a preset list that you choose once per quarter, this one goes on a monthly basis for up to $500 of total spend. So in other words, it could be gas for this month, grocery for the next month, transit for the one after that. Wherever you spend the most in a given billing cycle, that is where Citi will automatically give you 5% cash back. So it's super flexible, and therefore I think whether you're on team travel or cash back, it's a great card to have. Again, for the travel side, if you combine it with a Citi Premier, then all the points here over on the Premier side can go out to transfer partners. If you're just on cash back, even though it earns points, just redeem them at 1 cent per point for a 5% return on whatever your category happens to be. And finally, card number 7, the Citi Double Cash card. While it rarely has an upfront cash-based welcome offer, it does give you 0% APR for balance transfers only for the first 18 months, then a variable rate after that. It does give you 2% back on all your purchases. That is 1% when you buy, then the second 1% when you pay your bill. Also no annual fee here, and it's in my wallet as the 2% other category, which just represents all my purchases that fall outside of a set category on another card. So if it's not, dining or rent or groceries, it would normally just earn 1% back on most other cards. So I would instead put it on the Citi Double Cash to earn therefore 2%, basically kind of bolstering your return. So again, great cashback card there, very versatile. Also earns the cashback in the form of thank you points. So the points from here and the custom cash, when combined with the Citi Premier, can also all be pushed out to transfer partners too. So it still makes sense for travelers too. Putting these all together for you on one simple screen, here are all 7 cards that I'm choosing to use for this quarter. You'll notice that since again I'm using my Amex points as cashback through my Schwab card, that makes 6 out of the 7 cards here all focus on cashback, which is my broader objective right now. And because I'm redeeming for cashback, I can use cards from multiple issuers, whether it's US Bank, Discover, or Amex. All together, they can all end up in my checking account. That's why I'm not worried about having, 1,000 points here and 5,000 points there or whatever. It doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, cash becomes cash in one joint account. With all that said, if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit or entertain other people, please help me get it in front of them by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on those notifications. Also, let me know down below in the comments which cards you're choosing to use for quarter 4 2023. Also, check out the awesome links down below in the description area to earn some more cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, and you can also convert that cash back directly into Amex membership rewards points if you choose to do so. You'll find another link to sign up for Max Rewards to manage all your cards, rewards, benefits, and more in one place. Also, to view my site where I've put a bunch of different credit card offers in one place for you all to see, organized by category. That way it's super easy to find the cards that you most value. I thank you all for watching today's video. Hope it brought you some great value. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. And while you're waiting for it, always remember that you are great. Now go get those points and or cash back.